face in 50 years is a water deficit, where if we don't build enough water supplies between now and 2060, there just won't be enough water to meet the demands of the Texans that'll be here by then.
Texas tapped out. The state's population is growing fast and resources can't keep up, especially water. But the legislature has a plan, and it's one that needs your approval. If you vote yes this November for a water infrastructure bank, Texas communities will be able to borrow money from the state to build crucial water projects right now. The areas at most risk of running out of good water are the urban areas of the state. Dallas, Houston, and the San Antonio-Austin corridor. There are major concerns about water shortages in South Texas and West Texas too. And it's not just the drought. I traveled 200 miles west of Austin, where one city has a poisonous problem.
This is a great place to live, a smaller town.
This is a story of a paradise lost. Eden, Texas, a town thirsty for a solution to a problem with the poison seeping into its water.
I guess they have worse dishes.
You can't see it or taste it, but Councilman Wendell Moody's known for years.
Good.
He's drinking radium.
EPA says if you drink 2 liters of the water that's around here for 70 years, you might, emphasize might, get bone cancer.
Everyone has some minor exposure to radium. It's in the soil, the rock, the water. But in Eden, there's just a lot of it, with even more during the drought.
As surface water runs dry, so do the shallow wells. The city used this water to mix with the contaminated water much deeper, making it available to use. But without this water up here, they needed some way to filter what's down below.
It's called water remediation technology, and it would remove the radium at a cost too expensive for the city. A city that's home to the area's only prison. It has the county's only hospital and plenty of places that need this precious resource now.
We need it to wash dishes. We need it for everything.
You can't have life without water.
Needs an ice cube to cool the water down.
Moody says he doesn't think this water will actually kill you.
Now, what else you gonna die of within that 70 years?
Born and raised here, he still doesn't want his town taking that chance.
Get this thing behind us.
Good news, Eden just got money from the Texas Water Development Board to build the project. It should be done sometime next year, but not all communities are so lucky. That's why the state lawmakers felt a water infrastructure bank was so important, so more water projects could move forward. If you approve the money in November's election, it would come from the state's savings account, the Rainy Day Fund, which has been the sticking point for some Texans.
$2 billion will be appropriated to this fund, the State Water Implementation Fund for Texas, for the use of financing state water plan projects.
So what about problems like that in Central Texas? You can see the second part of this story about one of the worst water cases on Lake Travis right now on KXAN.com. And ahead on In Session In Depth, from abortion and guns to the campaign for governor, our one-on-one interview with Attorney General Greg Abbott.